Jama, don't you want to open it up for us?
Welcome back, gents. We're back. Couch Man is back with another episode. And you're with the familiar face. Finally back at the hub.
This guy drinking already.
On the couch.
Want to introduce yourself again? It's been a while.
Oh, it has been a while. I'm glad to be back, guys. You know me, Khan, Liam Davids. I'm professional. You know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back here to talk some lovely football.
So, give us some insight on what's currently happening at Carrington with our manager, Carrick.
The basics, guys. There's not this thing of Carrick ball and United is playing now a new way of football. It's just playing footballers where they are supposed to play in the natural positions, giving them basic instructions. Not this nonsense of a system and you must suffer and you must what. No.
The suffer
no
and
more,
lie.
no more suffering.
Suffering.
But it's like when you watch United now, it's just Ahmad is playing right wing because he's a right winger. Luke Shaw is playing left back because he's a left back. Centre backs are playing centre back because they're centre backs, and they're playing good football. Yeah. But it's not even like complicated football like
Cunha and Mbeumo aren't playing their natural positions. Even though who's not playing his natural position.
Bruno.
Cunha.
Oh, Cunha.
And Mbeumo.
Yeah. I hear that, but
It's a system. It's a system.
But it's not like an EX system.
It's a system. At the end of the day, it's a system that works for them.
yeah. But I heard Bruno. I don't know if you heard the interview after the game. Bruno said Carrick lets them play like the way they want to. There's no like, you can't do this, you can't. No restrictions.
Yeah.
Have freedom. So that's why we'll see like how the players rotate. Like you mentioned, Cunha, Pras all over the field.
That guy is in the 10, he's left back, he's right back, he's right wing, he's everywhere.
So that is just it looks like they have freedom and like they know what they have to do, but they also have freedom in that sense.
Yeah.
Manu, do you guys think that Cunha should start the game or should he come on like a super sub?
Right now, I think you should start.
I don't think you should start. I'm going to be honest, if you go back to that Arsenal game where he didn't start, and I think City also didn't start. All their games didn't start, and I think maybe it was also a tactical choice, but you could see that impact when he came on against tired legs. He's more effective. Not saying like he's a completely ass player, but when he comes on, then he's like, I feel like when he starts and he gets frustrated so quickly in the game, and maybe also
Tired.
maybe he's not playing in his proper position.
What are you trying to say?
What?
So he's only good when the players are tired.
It sounds bad, but in those two games, it showed.
But in the sense, I said right now because like there's no one else there to play left wing, really.
Okay, true also.
Who's the starting three for United?
Who's
Who
gonna
play
play?
left?
You can put Mbeumo left.
And then who up front?
Sesko.
Sesko, okay, Sesko will grow into his role.
Born
Sesko will grow
striker.
into
See that in the born striker.
He will grow.
That's not our problem, but he's the striker.
He will grow into his role. He will grow into his role.
Right now, I think that's the best like we can do at the moment. Cunha, Ahmad, and Mbeumo up front.
Yes, I think it's more of a confidence thing for Cisco because, like Pandi says, he's a striker, but he's not in the right positions to be a striker. Even that goal he scored against, who was it? Yeah, the last minute one.
Yeah. What is wrong with that?
That first
Touch turn, bang.
Nah, it's a good touch.
Nah,
It
man.
was in the position where he was turning.
Did you see the third back and shoot?
The fact that he got enough power to put it top bins.
The reason was because that man was the defender was nowhere near him. So he had 110 years to take that touch almost outside the box, turn like a truck, and just.
It wasn't that slow. It wasn't that slow. If you watch the goal, it was quicker than you explaining.
But I think it's the same problem Hoyland had, bro. There's no one giving him the ball.
No.
I promise
no,
you.
no.
Bro, when Mbeumo gets the ball, he's thinking, I want to score. Cunha gets the ball, I want to score. The only player that I could see that was trying was Ahmad and Dorgu at times. Because Bruno's balls go to the wings, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's unfair to say that, hey, he's not doing well. Because we haven't seen him take like multiple shots a game. It's like one chance.
Don't do
Not
that.
that type of player where he
When
can.
all of them come in, they come deep, they come receive, all of them play Sesko can't come do that. Because if he comes do that, he's going to lose the ball.
Just stay in the box.
He's not that bad with the ball. He's not that bad.
He's not that bad.
He's not like Hoyland bad.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't even saw the chance he had Saturday with Bruno crossed the ball.
You mean the header?
He had ample time to chase that ball and place it.
Yeah,
but,
so.
Hey, I
Nah,
don't know
man,
what that is.
But it's like, if you look at like, that's like me saying, like someone like Van Nistelrooy, it's the same thing. You never saw him come deep and receive the ball and stuff like that. He's a poacher, he's in the box, he's finishing chances. So I think it's like, because he was getting the chances to at least miss one and be like, okay, I can adjust.
Yeah.
Cisco gets one in the 90th minute.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be like, oh, damn.
I
Let
hear
me
that,
play it
yeah.
safe rather
I
than,
hear that,
you know what
I
I'm
hear
saying?
that. Yeah.
Nah, we'll also. I think we'll also recruit better in the summer to accommodate him as well. In the
You don't
team.
think so?
I think as long as Bruno is producing the numbers, you'll never get another like creator. You only want players that can play off Bruno.
Nah, but the thing
You know
we'll
what I'm
only
saying?
get a 6 since
Yeah.
Casillas.
Oh, okay, 600.
Yeah, a 6 most likely, but like
6 and an 8.
Yeah.
Man
I
was
go
fine. Man
Champions
was fine.
League next season. We need the
Man
players.
was fine. Man
Yeah,
was
we know it's
thought-
fine, but we need
You
the
know,
players.
a Premier League winning team needs to reinforce
Yeah.
when they win the league. So
No, because when you guys do reinforcement, you sign players like Ugarte. Find a player. Find a reinforcement, a proper one. And then just stick to that and try to bring up players like Manu, at least. This thing of this thing of trying to buy your way out is not gonna work.
I hear Cole Palmer links, eh? Apparently. Rumor.
it's fine. Keep.
Look, on that note of recruitment and players and seeing the future, do you think United at this present point in time, the idea for the team is much clearer, or will we find the same old issues next year, next season for that matter? On that note with Bruno, do you think he should stay, or do you think he should go and we should reinforce?
It all matters who's our manager next season. Like that's
Okay, let me put it this way. If Carrick's our manager, what do you think we do? Or what do you think is the best possible solution? Because at the present moment in time, we are playing great football, and I'd love to see this next season, but is it sustainable in the Premier League? Because you must remember, teams like ours, or a team like City, a team like Liverpool for that instance, you get found out very quickly. United are eventually going to lose and slip because the system has been the same, the players have been the same. And as much as they're doing well, teams will adapt, man. Teams will know to take the two out in the midfield. Teams will know to isolate Bruno. Teams will know, you know what I mean? So is there room for improvement? Or do we feel like this is the ceiling and this is as far as we get with Carrick, for that matter?
well, like up until now, I've seen 3 different styles of play with Carrick. The one way we don't have the ball, we let teams come to us,
Correct.
and we just counter them.
Yeah.
The one where we have the ball, 50-50, like with Fulham, where it was up and
Up
down,
and down, yeah,
up and
quite.
down, and then the one with Spurs, we basically dominated
Dominated the
We
game,
had the
yeah.
ball the whole time. I heard that. I heard that.
Before the Mero got sent off. Even before the Mero got sent off, we were dominating.
Once I hear that, but United struggle to break teams down, man. And when we have the ball, we struggle to score for some
That's why
reason.
you guys never have the ball. And it's
Yeah,
okay.
but that's what I'm
End-to-end
saying.
counter-attack, just 3 passes. You know what's the end goal. Just get a goal, celebrate, then we defend.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it was nice to see we could score, even though there were 10 men behind the ball against Spurs. It was nice to see United can still score.
But
I
bro,
played against City with 11, then against Spurs with 10. Just to say.
but you know, like, you see, like every club has this phase of where they're getting back to their best, you know what I'm saying? But one thing that hinders them is, I think Forest, it happened to Forest, it happened to Arsenal as well. Once the team is like, okay, cool, we're just going to sit back now. Can you break down that low block? Can you, like, deal with creating chances and being frustrated and
Yeah.
having a team not even say, I'm going to play. Let's just sit behind the ball 90 minutes. Because, like, every team has that high where they finish high in the league. Now the next season, every team's like, okay, cool, we're going to sit back. We know you guys are good.
Yeah.
Can United do that with Mbeumo up front? You can't play him up front against a low
Yeah.
block. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then I think Carrick has to be smart and play Cisco up front.
But
or-
we have players like Kobe.
Now.
They can break the lines.
My thing on this whole thing is that, look, like, it could be true that for this season we've reached our ceiling just because of the players that we have at our disposal. But I think we have we have a solid goalkeeper now. Say what you want. He's young, whatever.
I agree.
Yes, like we've lost 2 games since we signed him, which is a lot, and he's doing basics that a keeper needs to do. So that's fine. The back line, I think at the moment, Maguire and Martinez showing their like senior ability. They can do it. Owens wasn't still worried about Devon and Yoro. They're young. They're gonna get their time. We're gonna play all the competitions next season. Fullbacks, we definitely need a new. Definitely need a new right back.
I don't know how United is doing so good with Dalot at right back.
It's a
Every time I see
mystery.
that starting exam, I see
Professional
Dalot.
player,
Yo,
professional.
Then I see United win 2-0. Guys,
Clean sheet.
Dalot kept the clean
That's the
sheet.
job. That's the job. He does the job.
Dalot
That's the
kept
job.
clean
On to the
sheet.
next.
How do people understand
On to the
English?
next.
Even Shaw, but the thing is Shaw's not that bad. Dalot on the other hand.
Yeah, Shaw still has like seniority. Yeah, we so and then
But there's
then-
also Patrick Dogu that still
yeah,
must come back.
nah, I think Dogu,
He can't play left back.
he's a winger
He's
now.
gonna be Trent, and then everyone's gonna know, go that side. Go that side. They're gonna pull a Vinny and Rodrigo, both of them on one side. Just overload that side.
Yeah, so then he'll probably be like a left back, left wing sort of thing, and then that in front of that defense, I think is the biggest target we need to go for. I still say
Maybe another
Baleba
2.
and Anderson. I think stay away from Wharton.
Yeah.
I don't really back him.
Yeah, Elliot.
Elliot Anderson Forrest. Nah, bring.
Remember. The same, I don't want to speak bad on a player in my team, but the same with Eze. It's easier to shine in a team that has like a lack of technical players. You know what I'm saying? Because like I think his partner's Adam Yates, no disrespect, but that bra is a championship bowler, physical guy.
Yeah.
So Anderson, I'm not saying he's a bad player. I rate him. I think he's good at football, but the expectation United have for a 6, I don't think they should go say 70 million on that bra.
Nah, but I think regarding that, if it's carried at United, I don't think we'll like feel the pressure because all he has to do is do the basics and the carry, and that's that. He does that the best. He does the basics the best.
So who's the ideal 6 then?
I want Elliot Anderson, my team.
Give us Vitinha. Wait.
Where are you going shopping? Where are you going shopping? Shopping at PSG. Last time we bought at PSG. The last time we bought at PSG, we got Ugarte.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Vitinha is as, but the last time we went shopping there.
Nah, look here, Agate was already on his way out, man. So that was a
forced him
stupid
out
buy.
now.
60, oh, nah, stupid
60
buy.
million of the Queen's
Look here,
finest.
but that's Amorim's player, man. Amorim's player. But look here, on that note, seeing that we're on the way to Champions League, and I'm guessing that is an expectation at this present moment in time.
We
We are. Look here.
We are.
No,
We
look,
are.
look,
We are.
look.
We win
that-
the rest of our games. Arsenal dropped points 3 times.
No, look.
Arsenal and City lose the rest of the games, and United win the rest of the games.
Yes, the promised land.
2%.
The promised land.
Arsenal's last game starts Thursday against Brentford. They're losing to Brentford.
Look here,
All
look here.
power.
Back
All
on topic.
power.
Back on topic. Back on topic. First prize is obviously league. We are head over heels and we want to win the league.
Yeah.
Second prize is top 4 and that's the most realistic.
Yeah.
So in that being so that is Champions League, and at this present moment in time, I don't think our squad is up to standard to
There's not enough depth. There's
Not enough depth at all.
In all departments. No. Well, Rashford, I think it's so perfect for him that he's at Barcelona now. That's such a
Yes.
good trajectory for him and a perfect way to in his career. Don't go back.
Don't go back, yeah.
Either club and player doesn't need him
Yeah.
anymore. Like,
No, we
it's a
don't.
good
And-
fairy tale ending for him.
Yes, and I feel like him coming back in the team is just gonna shake it up the wrong way.
Yeah.
So so for next season we're saying what, 5 players at least?
Right back.
5, 6.
Right back.
Right
left
back.
CDM.
CDM.
Two midfielders.
Yeah, 2 midfielders.
2 midfielders.
And then maybe a left winger.
Okay.
I say another striker.
Okay.
Say another striker.
On that note,
Yeah, another striker.
who we deleting from the club? We have to delete at least 3
Okay.
players.
Okay,
Dalot
first.
first.
Dalot, Shaw, and Ugarte. Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
think I'll leave Shaw, but I'll go Dalot, Ugarte, and Ugarte. And I keep Zergi.
Nah, Zerxi's good at football.
Keep Zergi there. Keep Zergi there. And
Dalot, Zeski and Ugarte. I'll keep sure. Zeski's still there. No.
Yeah, I'll say Dello. Onana, probably. Man.
Hey,
He
Onana's
wants to
still
come
a
back.
United player.
He wants to come back, but I think we should shop him. And yeah, what's his name? Nana Sexy. Garte.
Gents, remember, I think Dallo's like what, 25?
No, he's not that young. He's not that young. He's like 27 or
No, he's
How old is he?
25.
He's not that young.
He's not going anywhere.
He's not that young.
He's not going anywhere, bro.
I don't think he's that young.
Yeah,
Diogo
Dallo
Dalot.
is 25.
he's not going anywhere.
What's his ceiling? He's done. That's his prime.
We don't care how old is he. He must go there to the championship.
Ah, wait.
No, stop learning Arabic. Stop learning Arabic.
Oh, he can be 30. He must leave.
Start learning Arabic, brother. The time is up.
Also on that note, we get West Ham next.
No, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Score predictions.
Info
Score
West Ham.
predictions. Score predictions.
Who's home?
West Ham.
It's West Ham.
3-2 West Ham.
Sure.
Oh,
Not a chance.
oh.
This.
And so for you guys that's betting over 3.5,
Please don't pick 3.5. Best club. You will have
Think of it this way. The next 3 games, West Ham, Everton, Palace.
9 points.
You think we're getting 9
9
points? 9 points.
Everton, I'm to be
Seven.
honest. That's how United's next.
who's home?
The first 2 games is away for United.
That run of games that we have coming up, I think like our next 9
Everton at
or
home,
eight.
bro.
That next
Everton's
9
home.
games.
Everton's home.
Oh, Everton's home.
Everton's home.
I guess that.
This next 9
points.
games.
We won't lose to Everton.
The next 9 games, Everton's going to be the toughest game. I'm telling you now. We might win.
Always.
They're going to be the toughest game. The rest, Leeds, I think we have like Sunderland as well again.
Always there by the top.
These people are at the bottom of the table now. They're not in that mindset yet or survival yet. It's still early. It's only Feb. That fight of kicks in only
No,
later.
but Everton is very much on a good run. They lost 3 games. They haven't lost.
I'll tell
and
you
they
one
scored on the
reason
last
why
one.
we won't lose to Everton because of the first game.
Yeah, the red
Our
card.
players are not going to lose to
Yeah,
Everton
please.
because of that first game.
Also,
When
after
we
that-
lost,
But there's a
we
banana
lost,
slip coming,
and
Owens.
they had 10 men and we lost.
There's a banana slip coming, I'm telling you.
But look at Fulham, that last game against Fulham. That was our last
It was silly mistakes.
tester.
Yeah.
And we proved it. Now we get West Ham. Surely.
West Ham's another test.
Surely. 3 points.
Scored was 10, it's a late game.
If we
3
win,
points
Debra
there.
cut his head. That's all I'm saying. Debra cut his head.
But no, I think we but if they ought to be bananas for United, it's minimal. It's 2 games. Maybe we draw, maybe we
Yeah,
lose.
we're not
one.
playing any competition.
I
We
don't
need to lock
think.
in.
Yes, the mindset of the players have changed a lot.
Yeah.
None of them are talking so negatively anymore. You can see they're happier. So there's that like. Come on, when you're confident as a player, as a team, when the vibes are good.
Yeah.
Not to say it's like all their vibes again, but it's just facts. When you're enjoying your football, the camp is high. You have confidence in your passes, your shots, everything. It's gonna come together. You're gonna get the points.
But players have egos, gents, remember. Cunha's
Egos are gone.
happy.
The egos are gone.
Nah, Cunha's happy. 3 games. I'm sitting bench. I'm coming off the bench. Now he comes on against West Ham. Scores. Comes on against Everton. Scores. 3rd game now. He's going to now maybe feel a type of way. He's like, hey, man, sitting bench now. Small stuff like that can influence, affect the vibes. Because now he doesn't celebrate anymore. Then what?
But so far, I taste
You having flashbacks?
United are enjoying everything.
Yeah.
You can see the way they celebrate, the way they speak, the way they touch each other on the field. It's just, I saw a moment where Mazraoui like mugged and then Bruno played the pass so Mazraoui couldn't get to the ball. Bruno usually scouts the player out like, what guy, but he was laughing with Mazraoui. That is like stuff that you can see like United they're buzzing, they want to play. Yeah.
Bruno's not complaining.
Yeah.
Big player. But that's what I said.
He's out the door. He's out the door.
Bruno,
I think he's leaving. I think he's leaving.
You think he's leaving? He's playing, getting out the last.
If it's not his last season, next season's his last.
To be honest, I don't.
But Champions League, if we make Champions League, can.
That's what I'm saying. So the Champions League is probably going to be something to like stand for one more.
Okay.
But then
If
next
he makes
season
it-
is definitely his last.
Yeah, he's getting old also.
If we don't win the league next season, he's going.
Win the league.
Hey.
On that note, Chamo ball.
Nah, man. You see, bro, with a player like Bruno, I don't think. With a player like Bruno, I don't think he's gonna be like. He doesn't seem like a Saudi type guy. You know what I'm saying? So unless another big Champions League club's gonna come in, The only club I see him fitting in is like Inter Milan, where they'll let him be free and do his own stuff. But
Yeah.
I see him being like one of those guys that stay till like his legs are done. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it all depends on how we do as a club next season.
Fair
That
enough.
too, it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
It's a bit of both.
Hey,
yeah.
luckily, but your attack's looking good compared to the other years. Now it's just a defense.
The funny part is, it's the same players.
Yeah.
Wow,
But
the
we-
hell?
they
It's the
have a
same
good,
players.
they're
man.
all good though, so that's the thing.
They're all good, yeah,
They're
but
all
that
good.
just goes back to the whole age-old story of is it the coach or is it the players?
It was them.
It's clear as day. It's clear as day.
Because like when you're benching, like bro, Kobe Maino's sitting benched the whole season.
Sack him again.
Oh, and he's training alone. He's not making match day squads. And then the first game he starts, he plays like he's been playing and like he hasn't missed a beat. And then you can't tell me that that's not the manager's fault. Like I was watching that Mourinho interview. He's like, at a point you have to no, Henry said it. He's like, at a point you have to decide whether you want your ego to take charge of the club or your philosophy. I think Amorim, his ego started taking over where he was like, oh, if you don't do this, you're out. And that showed because a lot of players left now and they're in a better place now, but maybe if he did the four at the back with Rashford and them, it could have been a different story.
I feel like Carrick was the perfect guy for the job.
Yeah.
True.
And I can't
No one
lie,
else.
I thank Amorim for getting rid of the ego players. That's one thing I can thank that man for. Thank you for getting rid of them because no one else was gonna do it.
These players,
Yeah, no one else was gonna do it. But yeah, to close off, there's a new segment we're doing, Player of the Week. Each player picks a Player of the Week from their desired league, desired team, and why. So we can start with you, Declan.
On that note, Player of the Week from, I'm going to go easy, Premier League. Whew. Who scored? Someone got a goal and assist this week.
Someone got a hat trick, hold on a second.
It's cold, but nah, it's too easy, man, too easy. I'm going to go Drewsbury Hall as my Player of the Week, Drewsbury Hall. He's been doing nothing for the past weeks, and now he just came in and did a madness. Drewsbury Hall,
Oh,
Drewsbury Hall,
Drewsbury
Drewsbury Hall.
They said the Duke version of Vert.
Madison clone.
No, but they said he's the more. He was the one that was supposed to cost. Yeah.
Mine is Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz. I saw
Luis
he
Diaz.
scored 2 goals and 1
Nah,
assist.
hat-trick.
hat
Scored a hat-trick.
trick
Scored a
and a hat trick, and then both pens he won it.
Wow.
Yellow card, everything.
I'm gonna keep it local in our country, and I'm gonna go with Devon Titus. Killing the Chiefs, killing Chiefs.
Nah, gents, I'm gonna go across Spain side. Not gonna lie, bro. Yamin Yamal, bro, that guy.
I didn't watch Barca, but I heard
Nah,
he had
like-
a crazy game.
He got his goal. Yeah, he got his goal and stuff. But
Wow.
you know when you talk about Itish, you don't even have to look at the stats. You just like, even if he didn't score, bro, watching that guy play
Crazy
football,
guy.
he's so good at football. Bro. Yeah.
You okay?
Sure, guys. The rest, I want to be too biased and stuff, but nah, not Burmo, Mino guys. Mino.
Kobe.
It was such, and that was another great game week. I mean, I was gonna say Diaz because of what he did in the game, and we won 5-0, 5-1. But nah, Mino was just out of this world again. He's showing his class again. He's gonna get picked for England again. It's just coming together. He's showing how great he is. Nothing else to say. He doesn't need to get goals and assists. You just see it on the pitch.
I think my player, I'll go to the Baguette League, League Earn. Usman Dembele. Them boys is back. Them boys.
Rosio!
Guy came from a hat-trick last week and 2 goals this week and an assist. Nah, he's cooking. Crazy guy.
What was it? What was Marseille they played?
Yeah, I did not say.
Imagine.
Honorable mention, Martin Zubimendi, bro.
Get this
Arsenal
guy out of here. Okay. Who's next?
Ze won een certain type of thing. Ja, het is strictly business.
Serious team.
Why are making posters against us?
Who's making posters? Can't, they're making posters.
When you
We're
get home now,
sleeping,
please.
we're
When you get home,
sleeping, we're
bonus.
sleeping.
It's the other team, that other team.
That team that won the Super Cup against us.
Us, yeah, they won the Super Cup. They won the league last season. Right though, gents.
Arsenal, ma.
Eddie Guerrero.
Serious.
Welcome.
Man, thank you for having me.
On that note, we finally have an Arsenal fan on the panel. What do you think of your game against, who did they play? Sunderland. What do you think about that game? Because apparently that was a make or break fixture for you guys as well. Sunderland isn't an easy team to beat.
Yeah, but because it was at our home, I think it was kind of like our atmosphere and stuff. I know their home record is crazy. I think they have the third most points.
Yes.
Third most points.
Fourth now.
Fourth
United's third now.
Yeah. But yeah, they have a crazy record at home. So yeah. But when they came over, we knew it was going to be a physical game. Brian Kobe, oh my goodness.
Yeah, nah, he's too strong, eh?
He was on one side, and they kept killing him down.
To be honest with you now, I won't be
can take
surprised
him
if you guys go for that guy next season.
Kobe.
Yes. Nah, think about it as a defender.
Brian Robbie.
As a defender.
As a defender.
I hear we want Benfica.
I mean, not him, the other bro at the back.
Oh, Mukele.
Yes. Not the striker, sorry. The defender. Because at the moment, that defense.
Arsenal's defense.
Yes.
Serious.
Nah, I need to beef it up. If Gabriel's injured again next season, Saliba injured again next season.
I think Mosquera's going to hit the gym. Bro.
And Inkep is not bad also.
Yeah, in Cappy is also. You see, he pocketed Cole Palmer and Vestergaard. Anyways, let's not do that. let's not do that. But serious, I'd say the first half we dominated the ball, but then it was down to the goals. You know what I'm saying? The last time against Sunderland, it was a 1-goal lead and they still are. So this time we had to put the game.
Yeah, I had to put it to rest.
Then our big guy came on and sealed the game for us. So.
That means.
I'm just saying, bro. I was don't lie, bro. 8 goals in the league, I was saying.
Clean sheet also. Clean sheet. What do you think about your backline?
One thing that I'm happy that we've gotten into the team now is we're difficult to beat. We will lose. I'm not saying we're not going to lose, but no team can say they beat us and it was a comfortable win. You know what I'm saying? Because like even to score against us, the teams that have beat us this season, it was down to individual brilliance. It was down to moments of just wow. You know what I'm saying? Every team that's beat us this season, it was Sobozloi free kick, Cunha last minute, whoops it. Same with Aston Villa, Buendia. It's all down to that, small margins. And I feel like we are difficult to beat.
Villa dominated you. At Villa Park, Villa dominated you.
Did you see the
I
team
do
we
not
took?
want to hear.
The centre back partnership was Ben White and
I thought you said you trust your defenders. You were talking about now. You are now talking about.
3 right backs at the field.
That's my point. Exactly.
You are now saying your players will do fine. When they were given a platform to do fine.
Fine. We lost that one game. I think we won 8 in a row. 12 in a row after that. Then we lost to United. Now it's
12 in a row. I can fact check that
not
right
in a
now.
row, but I think we had 2 draws, 0 losses, 10 wins from that record. And then we lost to United.
In all comps.
Yeah.
Oh, in all comps, yes. In the Prem, you lie.
In the Premier, it was just doubles.
Yeah.
From that point.
But I think it goes back to your point with Arsenal being a team that's difficult to win against.
Yeah.
But has that not been the continuous of the last, let me say, 3 seasons, where you guys have been defensively sound, but then also losing it towards the end of the season? And I feel like at this present moment, I think this is the 3rd season now where you guys are top for a very long time.
It's that attack.
And do you think that in this season in particular, you guys are handling the pressure a bit better? Or do you feel like you only see that in the last 10 games of the season?
Obviously, like you said, we'll see it as the season progresses, but as of now, I can say the difference is we're finding ways to win games, because the teams that do come out and play against us, we played Bayern, we played Inter Milan, they came to us and we were like,
Yes.
hey, we can also play.
Please.
So when a team sits back and teams say, oh, we're scoring corners and this and that, that's the only way to break that team down.
I hear you, yeah. You're finding a way to score.
So, yeah.
And on that note, with with regards to that. I feel like your best 11 or your starting 11 is always going to be your best team. And I think the people that you brought in regards to depth, have they really taken up improved you guys, taken up the mantle? Or do you feel like going to your bench players? Because even with that game with United, for example, where you brought on 4 players to try and get the goal, to try and get a win out of the game, was it good enough? Or was that just a 1 out of 100 type of thing?
I feel like the United game showed that when we need that extra bit of someone that has like what Cunha did, where he picks up the ball, he drives, and he's like, I'm going to take this shot on myself. I think we are missing that personality. We had it years back before we started challenging with Alexis Sanchez.
Yes. That individual brilliance.
If you thought, hey, we might lose this game, he's going to go on and score a brace
For sure.
2 bangers. And I think that's what we're missing right now. And yeah, it does hinder us when we are losing and we need a bit of something, because we thought that's what Eze would bring, but he is still finding his feet.
Yeah.
No, he's not finding his feet. They took away his feet. They took away his feet.
And you're making a good point there,
They
because
took away, because that's the one player anyone could bet their money on that could pull a rabbit out of a hat.
Yeah. But do you think, in that regard, it's left up to the system, or it's left up to? Because if you think about it, your starting 11, someone like Saka, for instance, who hasn't been firing on all fronts this season.
But he's world class,
I beg to differ, but
apparently.
someone like him, I know. Someone like him, for instance, and a player like Martin Odegaard. I feel like your team has been molded in such a way that the system is essentially, not necessarily killing you, but you rely more on the system than you rely on the players. And I feel like longevity-wise, and for those type of games where the individual brilliance is needed, do you think that the system is hindering you in that way? Or do you feel like it's more of the players not necessarily taking it up, like Martin Odegaard, for instance? I've never seen that guy step up, take the game by the
Scruff of his knees.
scrap of the neck. 20 just signed, bro, when he was on loan, bro.
When he was wearing number 10.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Now, but you see, the thing with that is I've noticed, like you said, one problem that Arteta has is when the game is down to tactics blocking out each other, where maybe one team counters, one team holds the ball, and then we cancel each other out.
Cancel each other out.
There are moments where players do need to step up, and I feel like we're supposed to look to players like your Odegaard, your Saka, because they've been there longer. They're supposed to have that.
Yes,
final
yeah,
trust in
exactly.
them. And I do feel like they have shied away, especially Odegaard in the moments where he'll hold on to the ball a bit longer, try and recycle, try and play it safe rather than like Bruno, take that risky pass or shoot
from anywhere,
distance and let the keeper parry it and have a
For sure.
So I do feel like you see the difference with a player like Havertz that is carefree with the way he plays. I feel like a big part of Arteta's plans was Havertz. And it shows now as he's come back into the team. Havertz has that, he has his own mind when he plays
When
the
he
game.
plays-
It's
plays his
Bruno
own
in
game,
the sense of he's thinking in the moment. It's not like, oh, space. He's like, okay, if I beat this man, where's the next? That's the next action. And I feel like he's going to be the one we look to more than your Odegaards and your Sakas. I think him and Rice are the ones that are really like stepping up and showing
Taking up,
the leadership in this team.
No, I hear that completely, and I think a good pivot for that type of thinking, I guess, would be City. Because if you think about City, as much as people also say that their system broke a lot of players stepped up, like your Kevin De Bruyne's, your Grealish at times, even though that man, the way he plays was not the exact same way he played at Villa, but there were so many important goals that he scored, even against Arsenal. There were so many important games, fouls that he, but it was goals that he scored,
he did.
and
That dagger against us.
you get me? So I think in that regard, City has essentially made the blueprint with regards to players taking up the mantle essentially in those type of positions. But also in Arsenal's defense, I feel like a lot of the positions are rigid. So it's very difficult for players to essentially just be fluid and like at any point, now I'm going to go score. Because there's not many players in the team that will do that. The only player I think that plays with blinkers on is Martinelli. And he's terrible. But he's the only man that is very, very direct. If you really think about it. He never just cut it in cross. He just want to go. He's directly terrible. But he will always find himself in a crazy position. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. So, with that, I think a lot of City's success also comes down to brilliant management. Because people underrate like Pep's decisions at times. Like he'll say, okay, the next 3 games I'm going to bench Mahrez. Then in the semi-finals, Mahrez hasn't played. He'll just be like, okay, here's your chance. Then Mahrez scores the winner and stuff like that. So I think it's also
everyone's always ready.
Yeah, management. And the one problem I always say is, if he has his favorite players fit, they'll start regardless of stats.
Yes.
If Madueke had 10 goals this season and Saka came back to fitness, Saka is starting regardless of.
And he's not starting,
So I do think that's something he has to work on as a manager, but hopefully, I pray it doesn't hinder us this season. Because I feel like Arsenal fans have like made enough excuses. It's been like how many seasons? 3 seasons.
3 seasons, bro.
I think bottle it now, then it's like you're known as that guy.
Is this an Arsenal that expects to win the league or hopes to win the league?
This season it's an expectation.
You think so?
Has to be.
But you sound very...
No.
On that, do you think Arsenal have really been that good, or it's just everyone around them has just been horrible?
If it was we were good in the league and bad in the Champions League, I would say everyone else has been horrible. But the fact that we're dominating on both fronts and we final Carabao Cup, still in the FA Cups, dominating Champions League and top of the league.
But dominating the league phase doesn't mean anything. Look at Liverpool. Look at Liverpool. They dominated the league phase last season.
That's down to them playing the team that won it. It's not like they played bad in that fixture, because that was a tight.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can also play the teams that win it. You just don't know it
The
yet.
fact of the matter is, those teams are not playing the league phase saying it's just the league phase. A lot of them are coming and playing their
Playing their best football.
Like Bayern was undefeated until they played
Played you
us.
guys, yeah.
So it's like they were playing to defend that undefeated streak. So it's not like everyone else is just like, oh, we're playing Arsenal full foot.
Yeah.
They're still coming and saying, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying Arsenal have been that good?
Yes.
I think
Saying our attack has been that good is different. The team has been.
I think the team has been very sound on all fronts in that regard. I think we haven't necessarily got into that injury bag. Like yes, we've had injuries this season, but the core group of the players have still been the same.
Luckily, the rotation is good enough.
And the rotation is very good. So I think on to be able to compete in all 4 competitions and for you guys to do what you've been doing is a very good thing. Up until it becomes a bad thing, 100%. Because very few teams can survive playing all 4 competitions, and then also be able to be at the top of the game.
All we're gonna see in the last few games of the season is Arsenal players holding their heads.
Oh,
We used to that.
The crowd.
On that note, Arsenal's next game against Brentford, at Brentford.
And Brentford have beaten Villa and Newcastle in the last 2 games.
It's an eye-opener game.
It is an eye-opener game. But I feel like Brentford and Arsenal can match each other for, like it's a Sunderland thing where Brentford go to bully teams and show we have strength. And I feel like that's something that Arteta, in the beginning, I would have said Brentford
Shied away from it.
But now it's like with your Salibas, Timbers that fight back towards those type of battles, I'm not really scared.
They must show
of them.
up, but they must show up on the
They
game.
must show up, you know what I'm saying?
And
I do think with the way it's set up, with the way now we have a system of Gyökeres comes off the bench or this player comes off the bench to make a difference in the attack. It's not the same rigid. When a sub comes on, it doesn't stay the same, you know what I'm saying?
the Dutch shape.
Havertz comes on, he makes those runs, now teams are confused. So.
Yeah, but it's going to be a big test for your defensive line
Nah,
because
it's
it's
Thiago, 17
Thiago, Dango Tora. I don't know if you see
And
that
Kevin
man
Schade.
play. Kevin Schade. It's going to be
And long throws and long throws.
That Coyote, but
it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a
it is
tough
going to be a
one.
tough one.
See, and it's like you said, it's like the same way Arsenal have also been trying to find ways to win games through the corners, through overloading the box, overloading the midfield. There are also many teams that are doing the exact same thing, and I feel like
Brentford is one of the teams.
Brentford
that
is
put the most,
definitely
yeah.
one of the teams
Yeah.
that try
And
and
the scary part about Igor
Did
Thiago is he can have 3 touches in a game and still score bad.
nah, that man.
Yeah, he'll score 2.
These are 2 teams that you see in UFC now. There is no knockouts. It's just submissions. It's like it with the corners, long throws.
Yeah, just physical.
Just
physical.
This is the moment where these players have to step up.
Nah, 100%. 100%. And I feel like that has been the case for the last 2 seasons, where you guys have not necessarily coasted, but built such a strong system and strong team that have bought into the system, and it's longevity-wise has cooked the league. But at some point it does get to a point where the tactics don't necessarily matter anymore, and it's just straight hard through. Like
It
the
has to
man,
be like that.
man
I
just
feel
want to
like
win.
we have the right profile right now. Because like before, I think a player like Rice really brings a different like
Definitely, yeah.
fight to that.
Definitely.
Tekas, do you see Arsenal taking the league?
Look, as much as I don't want it, no, I feel like this season is the best season for them to win the league. Like,
I think
6 points is a little, but City are not convincing enough to be contenders. United, yes, the fact that they're not playing any more other competitions besides the league would be another contender. But I feel like there's too many gaps within consistency and, how can I say, that honeymoon phase with United that United is having at the present moment in time. And then the other teams like your Villas, even though Villa beat Arsenal, they also are playing other competitions. So their capacity to win games in the Premier League and to stay consistent is also very minimal.
Sorry to break your word.
Go for it.
Arsenal's next games, it's Brentford,
Yeah.
then it's Wolves, Spurs, Chelsea, Brighton, Everton.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, that doesn't sound scary.
Yeah, I feel like
Brighton
that's
is
also,
the only team that I say that is like a tricky fixture. Because Spurs at the moment,
nah, that is a
So
whitewash.
out of the next
Chelsea at home.
next 3 games,
yeah,
how much
Maximum points, I think.
Maximum 9 points.
I also think-
Brentford, Wolves, and Spurs.
9 points.
9 points.
Not an easy 9 points.
No, not the easy, but look, I think the pressure is on, but the pressure is not really pressure at this moment in time. I feel like Arsenal are comfortable enough.
It can change in 1 week.
No, it can change, but I feel like no one's really looking at Arsenal if you think about it.
You know where it's gonna happen? The EFL Cup final. That's gonna make or
Okay,
break.
City.
That's gonna make or break Arsenal season.
To be honest with you,
Because
I see they win it.
If they lose, their players are
Destroyed,
they're gonna
yeah.
feel it. They're
Yeah,
gonna feel
100%.
And
But if they win, then it's.
Yeah, then
Nah.
that's why I said it can make or break the season.
Man City's next games is Fulham, Newcastle, Leeds, Nottingham Forest, and West Ham.
Not easy, bro.
I think the Fulham game
Over
is
6.5 that way, Charles.
Over 6.5.
now you'll see Harry Wilson like bent.
Oscar Bob, Oscar Bob, Oscar Bob.
Oscar Bob.
And the way he left was so tragic.
Yeah, it
People
was
was playing the button for 2 weeks and then I saw the
God,
transfer,
yeah.
I'm like, sure.
And Eddie Guerrero. How far do you think Arsenal's going in the Champions League?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think our round of 16 is Bayern.
Already.
It might be Bayern apparently. If
Let me see.
everything plays out.
Production.
Yeah, we're checking. Yo, Monaco PSG. Why all the man are playing the same clubs?
Monaco PSG. I know Sid.
Oh, nah. Playoffs, man. It's playoffs.
after
now.
playoffs.
After playoffs,
But-
we'll see.
Okay, let's skip that. If it's not Bayern, doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
Bayern.
Besides that, how far do you think whoever they get this Champions League?
we're winning it. We're going for the double chance. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why are you in a competition if you're not planning on winning it?
True.
You're not there to compete.
True.
You're not there to compete.
Some clubs are there for the money.
No. Last season.
Quarterfinals at best.
Semis, yeah.
Last season was semis
Against the winners.
against the winners.
Quarterfinal at best.
No.
Look, if you had to pick in your current season, Premier League or Champions League, which one are you going for? Which do you
Let's
think
start at the Prem. I'm not gonna lie.
you're gonna go Prem, nah?
Let's go Prem first. Because the thing about the Champions League is, in any season, if you're good at knockout football, you can win it.
You can win it.
But the Premier League next season,
Consistency.
Liverpool find their feet, United find their feet, Chelsea find their feet. Now it's a different league.
Yeah.
Now it's down to the fine margins. You know what I'm saying?
Round of 16, they can either get Leverkusen, Olympiacos, Dortmund, or Atalanta. Easy team.
That's why I said quarterfinal.
Now we're praying for Liverpool.
Quarterfinal.
Praying
Then
for
it's either City, Inter, Sporting, Benfica or Real Madrid in the quarterfinals.
It's gonna be Madrid.
It's gonna be Madrid. It's gonna be Madrid. What? But we doubted them last season. We don't. But it was last season, man. Our below is something.
Just need 2 free kicks again and we'll show.
Man, no free kicks.
You see our rise, we don't know about that one. You see our rise.
Welcome, sir. Andy. First time.
Yeah, guys, thank you for having me.
Dankie Bans man, dankie, dankie.
Glad to have
Bosco
you.
to the world.
Look here,
Put it there at the bottom.
Bosco to the world. Man, we are gonna go straight into it. How was that game, in your opinion, Bandy against City?
How's that game?
Hmm.
Sack the coach.
Sack the coach immediately.
I don't know what it is about that coach. At this point, he's been trying this Gakpo and Salah at the same time. It hasn't worked at all. At this point, he's pulling a Ruben. He's naive, doesn't want to change.
And it's been bad, eh? Like that 2 names on the shame on the team sheet every week, and it doesn't work. And it's
You see, the other one will give him leeway, because sometimes it does something. Salah.
Yeah.
Number 18. Oh my goodness.
Lost his name.
Oh my. He doesn't even deserve to be called by his name. Oh my days. No.
So what do you think the issue is at this present moment in time?
The issue is he's naive. That
No?
coach is just naive at this point. Because realistically, he has tried out a lot of players at different places. Yeah? And then you could see when the team is free flowing and makes sense. Yeah? For him to now, the 1 week to go in, I think it was 4-5-0. Yeah? And then come weekend, you change that whole system.
Yeah.
Because there's certain places you want to play. And then the fact that he has other wingers on the bench and he's just reluctant to play them, it's just, at this point, we don't know. Because I don't know what Chiesa did to him. I personally want to ask him what Chiesa did to him and what is Gakpo doing to you. That's what I want to know.
Because I noticed yesterday, as soon as Chiesa came on, then Mateus Nunes actually dropped all the way back into the defensive third. Because I noticed with Gakpo on yesterday, City kind of like, I don't know how to even say it, but City kind of like kept that high line in a way. They forced him left and he just played it back to Kirkes the whole time. And it was very easy to mark. So it's like, I think it's like a thing of the same with Emerin. Letting that part of you go, saying that, okay, let's give him a chance for the better of the team. Even though there's maybe a personal thing between me and you, the team is benefiting from you playing. You know what I'm saying?
It's just 2 bozos on one side.
I think where City got it right was overloading on the wings. So allowing 2 defensive players, O'Reilly and who was playing behind O'Reilly? Ainouri. For them both to be there to handle Salah, even though Salah's whack, but forcing Salah to go back. And on the same side with Semenyo was playing now on the right.
yeah.
With Semenyo, also on that defensive, and Mateus Nunes to give Gakpo something to think about in regards to, I can't lose the ball here. And there's no one in the midfield where you guys needed players to support your wingers. There was nobody, bruh. They were all, McAllister was nowhere near, Wirtz was nowhere near.
That guy shouldn't start. That guy shouldn't start.
You know, like one thing they always say is like, when you have something, if it's not broken, don't fix it. The midfield was the strongest part of the team last season. What was needed to be fixed was the attack. And I feel like Wirtz signing was a marquee thing,
Yeah.
but it's like, you can't play all your midfielders at the same time because pushing Szoboszlai to right back is messing with the width because Salah goes out wide. There's no overlapping fullback, so now he's in an ISO situation, and I've never seen something so like he's
but now
out
it's
of ideas.
injury.
But I also feel like, not to make it a sensitive topic, but Liverpool also lost a player, a brother to them. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it affects them, but obviously, well, they're all humans.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that also played a role in the Liverpool
Psychological,
team.
yeah.
100%.
Because it is tough,
100%.
bro. They all, at the end of the day, they're all human beings. Yeah, so
And
maybe that also plays a role also.
But I think
How
the
they
new players in the team don't necessarily feel that, man. And I think a lot of them also came into, I don't want to say depressed squad, but a team that is not firing on all fronts.
Gakpo definitely doesn't feel
He didn't take that much position. Should take that much position.
Also, says here Szoboszlai suspended
For 3 games.
Yeah.
For the red.
That one's a bit shit up.
I think
2 games.
every game we
And who's
learn.
those 2 games against?
2 games.
Sunderland away and Forest away.
And you lost both. You lost to
And
Forest.
Sunderland never lost at home yet.
And Forest beat you guys at home. 3-0.
All season. They never lost at home yet.
But
Ah, they did. Sunderland did lose their home.
Sunderland never lost at home yet. Let's
I
see.
think next season Liverpool say, Madrid, what do you want, bro? Give us our boy back. Because that you guys miss him, bro. Trent, he's needed, bro. He's needed, bro. He's needed, bro. Because Szoboszlai has the technique, but the ability to switch, like Trent could switch a ball from left to right and pinpoint.
Szoboszlai did that once yesterday.
And it worked. And with Trent being back in your team, Szoboszlai plays his best position and your midfield is the best 3.
And McAllister goes to the bench.
Honestly, because Gravenberg is alone and he got exposed yesterday.
No, do you know what it is now? I think the best partnership I've ever seen in that midfield was Jones and Gravenberg.
Jones.
Yes, I don't think you guys have seen it. Jones works very hard.
Nah,
Jones
Jones-
works very hard in that midfield.
Look-
when he starts, and like it's a thing of he's not putting the deep in where he has to adjust.
Yes.
When he starts and feels the tempo,
Yeah.
he and Gravenberg to work so hard.
Jones is a box crasher. That I can give to him. He's a box crasher. He'll always be there. When the ball is out wide, he's going to be in the box to overload. But I feel like in regards to playing in the half spaces, he's not that guy.
Yeah, but he can keep the ball.
He can keep the ball.
We don't need him to play in our spaces. You have your Verts, you have your
Yes,
Szoboszlai, you have your
100%.
Gravenberg for that. Ajay, you want all your midfielders doing that?
No,
Yeah,
no.
come
But
on.
I'm saying your system wants that from the players, man. It wants that from your 2 midfielders while Gravenberg sits. Because if you think about it, when you attack super wide. Those guys play in the channels, in the half turns, and then you have your striker, Ekitike. And then they move.
He needs to go to left wing.
You see?
Ekitike needs to, you see that when
He
he,
was-
played left wing and Verts played up front, he needs to go to left wing.
He was a better left wing than Gakpo yesterday. He would go to the left and actually take on Nunes, and Nunes was scared.
And they're almost similar players.
Gakpo,
Both.
Ekitike is taking.
I like Ekitike but Mark had him.
Mark. Yeah, nah. Mark pocket the man. I can't lie.
That's a top defender.
Nah, I top defender.
That's a
And
top
Waggles, they signed Waggles said,
Wasn't familiar.
wasn't, yeah.
He wasn't familiar with this game.
Yeah,
No way, he's waggy.
Struggle at City, but
Nah, he's
clearly
putting
not.
in the shift, bro. Playing next to
Clearly
Kushanov. Someone that is like ill-experienced.
I thought it would be like an Ake situation where you could see holes in the game, but you understand why they signed him. But he fits like a glove, bro. It's crazy.
But you can also see the quality and why England also
Chooses him, yeah. That's very
Crystal
true.
Palace.
He grew, his game grew in the past 2 seasons, I will say.
James being stingy is not nice, eh? You guys could have gotten him 30 million. He said, now we're going to wait for the pre-contract. We're going to wait for the... And Pep Guardiola kept quiet. He didn't have... It was links, transfer talks, boom, signing done. I was like... Even with Semenyo, it was a week, boom. And I was like, nah, Pep, don't...
About Isak signing, was that forced? Was it needed at the club?
The thing is now, it was all going to be dependent on how you wanted to play. Now that you've seen Ekitike, realistically, Ekitike out wide, Isak up front would have kind of made sense or kind of would have had some sort of stability up front. And then, but then him not playing, him
Being injured.
boycotting, not going to preseason. I think that also kind of played a role in him being rusty and not picking up the pace. But also, Ekitike just put too much pressure, just firing on all cylinders. So that's also another one.
You know-
Hope next season it's something better.
I honestly think Slot didn't want Salah to sign a new deal. Like, Slot personally didn't want Salah, but the club and the fans, of course, and that whole controversy forced that move. I think Slot's ideal team would have been that 4-2-2-2 And it was going to be Sobozlo and Verts in behind, Ekitike and Isak. I think that was what I envisioned when they both signed. But now I'm like, you have to put in a 300, how much is he on? 500K a week player. You have to start him.
I believe in that five defenders. With Isak and Ekitike, they must play 5 defenders.
Yeah, face.
Because the Kirkes and Frimpong solely.
I think it was like a FIFA tactic though. He had that hope of, I don't know how it's going to work, but hopefully everything just balances.
You need to play 3 at the back, Frimpong and Thingy play 4 wing backs, and then your midfield must be Gravenberg,
Bro,
Curtis, and Soboslai. First, can.
I rate
Yeah, he can.
I rate my brother Van Dijk, bro, but I've seen him play 3 at the back at Netherlands. My brother can't. He can't all of that. Even when you guys did it in the Community Shield, Van Dijk was lost. Like, he's one of the best in a 2-man. He has a partner and he knows and he can take the lead. I think in a 3-man, if he plays down the middle, he's not comfortable because middle centre-back is like kind of like a 6 in a way, if you say it. You know what I'm saying? In that system. And I don't think he's comfortable receiving the ball in the middle because he likes that either that diagonal or that line pass. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think 3 would work with Van Dijk. Might work in future, but with Van Dijk, ish.
So,
Can play left at the back.
so talking about formations and all of these coaching styles, you said slot out. Who would you want in?
Yeah. Do you go with Slot into the next season?
I want Xavi.
Xavi.
I wanted Xavi from the jump, but they took a
Lonzo.
different route and went to Slot. I like Xavi's philosophy, and plus he's gonna have some of the players he had at Leverkusen, so he will know how to utilize your Verts, your Frimpong,
Yeah.
your Kirkes type. You might see Kirkes taking free kicks like Ronaldo. You never know. You never know.
And to be honest, I don't think it's a crazy pivot for the team from a tactical point of view because essentially the possession-based football that Slot was trying to play, as well as that 3 at the back with the wing backs, he was trying to play that, but this season injuries has taken you guys off the map
It's just
completely.
free-flowing.
Yeah, so I think next season, do you guys buy more players, or do you feel like this team is good enough just as a new manager?
I think the centre back they signed, unfamiliar with him. The other centre back they also signed now, they got injured.
Jacket or something like that.
No, that's the one they signed. Talking about that one.
Serie A.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one. I think if everyone is fully fit and you just have a proper squad from pre-season until the league starts,
Yeah.
I don't think you have to sign anyone. In my opinion.
Yeah.
No, you do. Sell those two two wingers.
11 and
I want them
18.
on my club. I don't think you have to sign anyone, depending on what to. If you're gonna do the 5 at the back, then I don't think you have to sign them. And if you want to still stick to 4-4-3, how about you sell those 2 and get 2 new wingers?
But gents, my brother Isak, 4 weeks he didn't play football. You can't tell me preseason
It
like
was more than 4 to 6.
nah, 6 weeks, gents. He's been playing like he's a pro, bro. Like Ivan Toney, bro. Ivan Toney was out of football for like 10 months. He came back and he didn't like. Yeah, he didn't look like. But Isak, bro, how unfit can you
Yeah,
be,
but
bro?
Isak wasn't training like Tony. Isak went to. He just went, did a few drills, and he was chilling on his phone, waiting for the next thing. Here we go. There was
Nah,
no
but
here
you
we
see-
go. Tony was waiting for. He knew what he needs to come back, hit the ground running from jump, so that he can get the move he wants.
I don't like. He needs more hate, bro, because that interview he did.
That interview was cold though.
It was cold, but the fact is, it was cold, and then this happens. Come on, gents. Nah. He said, I want to win everything.
That's
With a
it.
straight face, he looked in the interviewer's eye and said, everything. Nah.
Closing off the Liverpool segment, Juice. Where do you think they end this season? Do they make Champions League? Do they end outside Champions League spot?
Let me just check quickly. They're currently sitting 6.
Yeah. The next 3 games are Sunderland away, Forest away, and West Ham at home.
Oh, to be honest,
Two away games.
I think the furthest they can go is 4th.
5th.
I don't see them going top 4. I don't know. I don't see them top 4. But I do see them doing well in the Champions League. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Going forward in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Because they have time. They have time.
Yeah.
The games are spaced out. No.
Yeah.
Depends.
What do you say?
What do I say?
Yeah.
Fifth at best, unless Chelsea slip up. Because I have a feeling Chelsea's they're just gonna do a mad
I
thing.
don't think teams are that good that you can count them out of UCL. Because this was the same thing that Klopp season where he was doing bad. And then they picked up in the final few games,
Yeah,
like
and
that
they
final
finished
8-game stretch, and then they finished fourth. So I think like a Chelsea can slip up because all it takes
Yeah, they
is
have Bozo
because
moments.
now
They have
Palmer scored a
Bozo
hat trick, 2
moments.
penalties and stuff like that. That's not going to happen every week. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to play Wolves at Wolves.
Yeah.
You're not going to
But
play.
I think also United, depending on who they lose to, that spark will die.
You think so?
One loss.
That one loss, that whole hoop, Ure and everything, that spark will die.
And remember,
That spark will die, I promise you. Because they have it in them where that one loss is just gonna trigger a shift in a few players, which is gonna spread throughout the whole team. It's just it's just gonna look bad.
I feel like,
Once it touches Bruno, then the whole team. is
yeah,
affected.
and I feel like, let's say,
That's the one player you must pray it doesn't touch. That's one, because your Cunhas and them, you can touch them and you can bench them.
Yeah.
Once it touches Bruno or your main or someone, yeah.
no, but I feel like if Mbuemo, God forbid, it's from my country, if Mbuemo gets like a month injury, Bruno's gonna get that frustration because the only player I've seen him pass to and he's like an elite finisher is Mbuemo. Like that City chance, I think any other player in that same position or that Arsenal chance, Sesko, so Mendy passing back to Sesko, Raya saves it. Sesko threw on goal against Donnarumma in that City game. I think Donnarumma has a chance of saving that. So it's like Bruno's frustration is down to how good the team around him plays. So hopefully, Mbuemo, I'm not even saying attackers, Mbuemo stays fit.
And Ahmad, he likes to pass to Ahmad.
Yeah. But I
But
think
with Ahmad, he likes that 1-2. He knows
Yeah.
Ahmad. He knows
He knows what he's gonna get to him, yeah.
play with him. He knows. But output, he knows he can put his faith in
Mbuemo
Buemo and Cunha.
and Cunha, yeah.
I love how he trusts Cunha. Especially
Yeah.
Cunha just pops up.
He's just there.
I love Cunha. I love Cunha.
But,
His own box is doing a rainbow fleet. That's crazy.
so you think Liverpool's success for this season is based on other teams?
It's based on United and
Chelsea.
But Aston Villa also they're dropping.
Villa is 100% they're dropping.
they can pull the biggest Bosmo and end up sixth.
Yeah.
They can pull off the maddest thing and just randomly end up sixth.
But we've seen this, Emery's done this. Last season he did it as well.
Because United's 3 points behind them.
Yeah. And he was top 4 last year and then he fell all the way down, I think, to
what,
where Villa
six?
now, Europa League. Or
Six,
Conference.
yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
six. Just outside.
And it was
United
because
finished-
and it
I
was
think he
because
finished fifth.
and it was because Chelsea beat Forest on the last day. That was why they even got into the Europa League, I think. Yeah, because Forest dropped points against Chelsea. But yeah, Emery, end of the season, if Morgan Rogers stops putting a top pins, shy Villa going down.
Now, one more thing. You wanna say something?
Nah, go for it, Susie.
One more thing. Don't forget, since when does the competition close? Production?
Oh, I can't. I don't have an answer for you.
Please post your goals.
You have 6 days left.
Post your goal, man. I know you have a lot of goals. This guy, too many goals. Post.
Pani don't want to win, man. Pani don't want to win. Adidas player.
Too easy, man. It's gonna
Too
be
easy, yeah.
it's gonna
Too
be
easy, too easy.
I mean, one more wouldn't hurt. One more wouldn't hurt.
But yes, man, thank you so much. That's another episode of The Couch. Hope to see you guys on the panel very soon. Lovely stuff, eh?
Oh.